So I'm in the Uber right now. So hey man, the craziest Uber riders you've had. Who are they?
The black women.
Okay.
Between age of 21 and 35.
And then you said, what about the cool guys?
The black guys are the cool ones. They're easy going. They just want to get where they're going. And that's it. And they talk shit with me.
There you go, man. This the truth. All right, Shalom. As always, I'm going to start these videos by giving all glory, honor, and thanks to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son for this wisdom and knowledge. That is Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash, as well as the salutations upon to the elders and apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, whom I've learned this truth under and have been laboring, helping younger brothers such as myself understand this 144% doctrine of the Bible. This being a follow-up of the live I did yesterday, and is titled "The Spirit is Exposing Evil Eve," and this is Eve right here, okay, on the screen. This is the Ratchet Eve Evil starter pack. You got the look of disdain and disgust and superiority. You got the haughty ass eyelashes. Okay, the scriptures speak on that haughty look and eyelids. Okay, the whoredom of a woman. You got these fake, all this makeup and whatever to hide that unibrow. This and the fake hair on top of that. This is the starter pack, and this is what us Israelite men, and that this is most likely the Judite woman, the so-called black woman, the Ndub, okay, the head tribe of the Israelites, okay, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And the Spirit is revealing that she is the worst of the worst. She is completely the worst of the worst, and men are tired of her ass. And you can't make this up, man. I'm in traffic in St. Louis, trying to do the works of the Lord and reveal, had the Spirit on me to say, hot girl summer is turning cold. A lot of these men is rising up and stomping you women out for all your evils and iniquities. All right, and you can't. Let's play this again. This is the Uber driver, and this guy, he looked like a so-called white guy. This guy was definitely Jake, and that's back-to-back Uber riders I've had in St. Louis. That told me the horror stories they see amongst the tribe of Judah. Okay, and it's really the nigger woman and her degenerate bastard offspring that she's doing excellent job of raising in the spirit of wickedness. So let's play this again. This is the Spirit revealing the evil upon these so-called black women. So I'm in the Uber right now. So hey man, the craziest Uber riders you've had. Who are they?
The black women.
Okay.
Between age of 21 and 35.
And then you said, what about the cool guys?
The black guys are the cool ones. They're easy going. They just want to get where they're going. And that's it. And they talk shit with me.
There you go, man. This the truth. And this show you that's Eve. This is even the serpent's kingdom. Okay, because Jake can leave Babylon the Great. And we can pull women of any of these nations. It's a layup line over in Europe. It's a layup line over in Southeast Asia, and all down with the Northern Kingdom up in Central and Southern America. Okay, Jake can wherever Jake step, Australia, Africa. Jake handle business with the women of these other nations. Eve don't have that same pull. Okay, it shows you why she followed the philosophies of the serpent, because really she envies Jake's stature, whatever. But we're living in the days that remind me of this comedian Bill Burr. He said we're living in an epidemic in this country of gold digging whores. All right, and that could be a video for later. It speaks on that in Leviticus the 19th chapter, verse 29, to not prostitute your daughter, to cause her to be a whore, lest that land fall to whoredom and become full of wickedness. And this is what we're living in right now in Babylon the Great America. All these cities are just filled with wicked, degenerate, evil-faced whores, and that judgment is rapidly approaching upon them. So let's get some scriptures. This is Proverbs 15 verse 1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Let's get that in the NLT. Proverbs 15 verse 1. In the NLT, a gentle answer deflects anger, but harsh words make tempers flare. And you go to the damn cash register, okay? Go to the be on the bus, go anywhere where she at, where this woman is, and she got a sharp ass tongue. She got a look of pride and disdain. And the elder of Spirit Wind Levi, he that I'll play later, specifically brought up that word disdain. She just got that rude tongue, rude speech. And this Uber driver said the black woman behaves like a cunt. He was being real. I know he gotta be Jake, because Jake, for the most part, gonna tell you how it is. Esau is gonna pretend and ignore like the madness and the whoredom and the behavior of this woman ain't off the chain, okay? And real men is gonna be tired of this shit. And the Spirit is revealing all of her wickedness, okay? That she done drank that cup of Esau Edom, of the serpent, okay? Let's get another one. Speaking on a proud look, this is gonna be Proverbs, the 6th chapter, verse 16 and 17. That look of arrogance, of superiority, of pride, okay? Proverbs 6 verse 16 and 17. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yeah, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. And she fits all that. Just like Esau do, Eve fits that too. She walking around in these streets all proud. She lying left and right, okay? And she sheds innocent blood. Going to the baby chop factory, get the babies killed before they even have a chance of experiencing life. Getting these men, they're men of their nation, chopped down and gunned down in the streets. Okay, Eve got a lot of blood on her hands. All right, and she walks around with complete impunity in these inner cities. And impunity really means just exemption from punishment. All right, but the Lord finna put that punishment to her. When Esau fall, the N-dub and the rest of the women of the tribes is gonna fall right with him. But really, the so-called black woman drank that cup of Esau's philosophies more than any of the rest of the tribes. The southern kingdom's catching straight hell under Esau, Edom, and Eve. And yesterday I mistakenly said they're like the Jordan and Rodman of wickedness. I meant Jordan and Pippen, obviously. But continuing, and as a well-traveled truck driver, some of them, I was just in St. Louis, Missouri yesterday, one of the most dangerous cities in U.S. Homicide per capita. Eve walks around in all these dangerous ass cities with complete impunity. It don't matter where, Memphis, St. Louis, L.A., Philly, down in the streets of Florida, Atlanta. It don't matter. She walk around like she can't be touched. Okay, but them days are coming to an end, and the Spirit is revealing this, because all the Akim I watched this weekend, all the Spirit had them talk on the so-called black woman and reveal her iniquity. So let's get a couple more scriptures, and I'll close off with the videos of the beloved elder apostles and fellow Akim. We tired of having to get attitude at the cash register. Excuse me, deal with all this madness. This is gonna be, well, let's get the definition of haughty, because in Isaiah, the 3rd chapter, it speaks that the daughters of Zion were haughty. Okay, the definition of haughty is right here: arrogantly superior and disdainful. All right, and the blood brother Spirit Wind Levi is gonna bring that up. Okay, so let's get a couple more in the Ecclesiasticus, the 25th chapter, and Lord willing, this be edifying. Ecclesiasticus 25 verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. All right, and we can't enjoy as men. I don't have children, but as most Israelite men, especially the southern kingdom, we can't enjoy raising our children, because Eve, the scriptures speak on that, plucking down households. I believe it's the word pluck. Okay, yeah, Proverbs 14 verse 1. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. And that's this woman right here. She done plucked down her households, sold her nation out for some bullshit ass government benefits, and now look at the madness it done created. So she's become our enemy because she's joined unto him. Jake in the hood, if you with the ops, you are the ops. Okay, she's become the ops. She's become, Esau, Edom, our number one chief opposition of Israel. Read about that in Psalms, the 83rd chapter. She's joined directly unto this man, okay? And the Spirit is revealing that. Let's get another one on how she gonna fall, being attached to this man in his system. And we're gonna close off with these videos. Isaiah 13, verse 11 through 15. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy, there's that word arrogant or haughty, of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man, an Israelite man of the Lord, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. And then let me just skip right down to this, to verse 15. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. And who joined under this system more than the so-called black woman? And Trump just passed that bill. We about to see a lot of these goodies, that government titty milk, get cut, and then she is gonna be too late for her, because the majority of Israelite men with a clue know she's the enemy. They can see it. We all got war stories of this woman and her wicked behavior. All right, and let's to preview of these videos. I'm leaving downtown St. Louis. This was on Washington Ave, which is the main street in downtown St. Louis, where the chief place of concourse. I'm on Washington and Jefferson. Okay, I walked further down St. Louis throughout this video. I'm talking about women twerking it on the car in the damn gas station. And what's the second thing I see in downtown St. Louis? All right, nigger woman in the streets twerking. This woman in skin ass tight booty pants, and she clearly got cake on her. And this one in booty shorts. This twerking their ass off, slapping each other's ass, dancing to some twerking a Megan Thee Stallion. This is literally the second thing I seen after recording a video, about these women, hot girl summer. And I believe that's actually a term from Megan Thee Stallion. So that's the spirit. And once again, as I was in traffic to do this video on hot girl summers turning cold, this is what the Uber said. So I'm in the Uber right now. So hey man, the craziest Uber riders you've had, who are they?
The black women.
Okay.
Between age of 21 and 35.
And then you said, what about the cool guys?
The black guys are the cool ones. They're easy going. They just want to get where they're going, and that's it. And they talk shit with me.
There you go, man. This the truth.